Hey y'all, how about we make some goulash that will feed four for under $10? I did the cheap dinner last night and I'm going to make another one tonight. It is not low carb and I won't be eating it, but it is always been called goulash and you can spread it to even feed more than four. And I'm going to show you what you need. I got a pound of ground beef. I got 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I only need one. I've got an onion. I grated up about 3/4 of a pound of cheese. We got pink Himalayan sea salt. That's got some olive oil in it, some pepper. And I have got a heaping 2 cups and more of macaroni noodles. And that's the first thing we're going to do is boil the noodles. And we'll go from there. While those noodles are boiling, we're going to chop up this onion. And hope the hell I don't forget to put it in there like I did on that potato salad in that other video. Right, we're going to chop all this up. We're going to put our ground beef in another pan. And we're going to add this onion and we're going to brown it all up. And I am going to use my Pampered Chef chopper. It's actually, back in the day, it was called a Zillus chopper. And like I said in our previous video, they've got a newer version now, but it's not near as good. So we're going to chop this onion up real fine, and we'll brown it in our ground beef. Hey y'all, we got our onion all chopped. We're going to put it down here in this ground beef. When I first started making this like 30 years ago, I used to put green pepper in it, but that seems like it gives the heartburn, so quit doing the green pepper in it and just did the onion. Here's what it looks like. And we're just gonna brown it until all the pink gets out of it. And then we're gonna drain it. Noodles are boiling over here. And we'll be back in a flash. Then when you get it all done, drain your hamburger meat, drain the macaroni noodles, and you can put them all back in the pot where you cook the macaroni noodles in. So you won't have that much to wash. Kind of stir them up. You want to add everything else while it's hot and steaming because you're going to add cheese and you want the cheese to melt. So I'm going to show you. First thing we want to do is take those 2 cans of diced tomatoes, add them in there. And see. And give that a good stir. Somewhere along the way, we're going to add some pink Himalayan sea salt. And I've already fresh ground some pepper. You know there's probably a lot of more pepper than anything because I will pepper the hell out of it. And last but not least, we're going to add all this cheese down in there. Then we're going to stir it all up. I'll try to show you if I can do it with one. Okay. And you just stir all this up and keep on stirring until it gets all good in there. You get the idea. Then, when I get it all done, I'm going to turn it out into a prettier casserole dish, and I'll show you what it looks like. We'll do a taste test, too. Okay, y'all. It is ready to put in this pretty dish. I got this dish off of QVC. I think it's from the Temptations collection. Yeah, this pan's hot, so I'm going to dump all this down in there. I mean, you can actually add more macaroni noodles, and you can feed a lot of people. I mean, I probably put a lot more hamburger than I did when I was in my younger years when I had a house full of hungry boys to feed. So y'all see what it looks like? Looks good, huh? And I would pair this with some green peas. And a lot of times, we didn't have biscuits or anything, and back in the day, I couldn't cook a biscuit to save my soul. So I would take hamburger buns, split them apart, spread some butter on them, and put them in the oven for a little bit. And that's what we'd have with it, along with some green peas. Okay, y'all. Are you ready to... I'm going to sample some of this. This is not really what I typically eat because it's not very low carb, but I'm going to show you. Still steaming, and it really looks good, too. It's good. So, if y'all try it, that's the easy way to feed a whole crew on a budget. That'll feed here at least 4 to 6 people. But you could add more macaroni noodles in and feed even more. So I hope y'all try it. If you do, let me know how it turns out for you. Hope y'all have a good night. Bye.